I'm Chris Saunders. I work at Shopify, and recently, with a lot of the work I did for our POS project, I had to learn about the sausage that is the Shopify checkout. I actually presented this at PyCon, and I threw this in there because I'm a Ruby developer. I just want to keep it in there because it's awesome. But yeah, so another way I titled this is instead of just calling it Shopify checkout, I wanted to name it How We Make It Rain. So Shopify checkout is like the core, that is the one core piece. Without that, we are a really sad piece of software. So previously, about a year, 2 years ago, whenever you would go to create a checkout, like you'd click the pay form, we do this like synchronous wait. These payment providers are really awesome and fast. And by fast, I mean not fast. And you'd click it and it would like wait for 30 seconds. What would happen is, if the process took too long, Unicorn would go in and we'd reap all of our workers and we'd get a bunch of 500s. And does anyone know what the chive is? Okay, a little bit. You guys don't count. But anyway, so this thing called the chive would happen where they would sell a bunch of products. And then they would do this to Shopify, where Shopify is the dryer. And we would just go down and get totally rocked. And it was really, really frustrating. And then we get all this really angry hate on Twitter because we're down and people can't buy their t-shirts. So we're we have to solve this problem. So we went in and we changed it. So you go through the checkout process. You're like, I want to buy this. I'm going to go to the checkout and fill out my information, and then enter my credit card details, and then a bunch of magic happens. So I'm going to talk about that magic. And this is a nice way. What we do is it's kind of weird, but anyway, we have this thing called card server. What that does is, if anyone works with credit cards, you want to have a separate code base because then you don't have to. It's a really easy way to keep it PCI compliant. We post that. The client posts that information off the card server. The card server returns a little token, and then we sit in the background and run it in a rescue job. And we just keep on querying to find out if that job is done. And what that does is it drastically increases our throughput. We're able to get a lot more. We're able to handle a lot more credit cards. Also, it prevents those really slow processes from getting reaped by anything. So they can keep going. If it takes 3 minutes to process a credit card, it takes 3 minutes to process a credit card. The client does have to wait for it, but we don't accidentally 500 on them, and they don't lose their checkout, and they actually get to buy their stuff. And then at the end, they're like, "Oh my god, my t-shirt!" And so yeah, it makes people really happy. This ended up helping out a lot. We were able to go from we were able to increase our throughput to something. I think it was 5,000 checkouts a minute. So it really helped out a lot. And if you're ever interested in any of the backgrounding stuff, totally talk to me. So yeah, I'm Chris Saunders, and Shopify is